Hey guys, Kamal here back again with another video. So today is going to be the most simplest and the easiest version on how to create a menu bar for your website, and it's going to look something like this. So here we have an image or a logo, two pages, a drop-down menu and a button, as well as some dummy content. So we're going to create this using Bootstrap, and if you don't know what Bootstrap is or how to use it, just follow along. I'll explain it to you as simple and as easy as possible, and later you will be able to do pretty much everything on your own. Okay, so let's get this started. Alright, so before getting started, let's first see what Bootstrap is and how to use it. So Bootstrap is an open source library for HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So it's going to improve your prototyping skills. So it's going to reduce the amount of code that you have to write normally. Okay, so let's say you have created something in HTML, then you have to stylize it manually in CSS, right? But if you use Bootstrap, that gets automated pretty much, like most of it gets automated. Okay, so like you're going to use classes predefined by the Bootstrap, and those classes will define the property for you. So Bootstrap is heavily dependent on classes. So you're going to give the class name for that division, then the predefined property is going to be applied for that division. Okay, and JavaScript as well. So it's going to pretty much minimize the code that you have to write for JavaScript as well. So pretty much everything that you can think of will be available in Bootstrap. You're just going to copy the code from there and paste it in your website, and it's fully free. Like, it's been created by Twitter, so it's free for you. You can use it. It's open source. Okay, so and you can tweak it to your own taste. So now let's import it and use it in our website. Okay, so first go to Bootstrap official website. So type in Bootstrap in any of your favorite browser, then click on the first link it's going to generate, then click on downloads, and in the download section you can just copy the CDN. Okay, so you can just copy the link and the script tag from here and paste it in the header of inside the head of your index.html page. Or if you want the files to be available locally, then you can download the compiled CSS and JavaScript folder. You can just copy or download this, and once you're done downloading, so we're going to use this in our files. Okay, so once you download this thing, you're going to get a zip file. So extract that zip and place the files you're going to get inside the folder currently we're going to use. So I have created a folder called menu-bootstrap. I'm going to place the two files, that is CSS and JavaScript, that you're going to get. Place those files in this folder. Okay, and I also have an images folder as well. Also, I have some images that we're going to use in this menu bar. That is for dummy content. Okay, so all the files related to this video will be available in the description below. You can directly go to the GitHub account and download those files, and there will be a demo available as well. You can just click on the demo and see how it's working. Okay, so now let's create an index page. Okay, so let's first create an index.html page. So let's first zoom in a bit. Yeah, in the index page, let's create the boiler template first, and let's change the name to menu-bootstrap. It's going to be Bootstrap. So next let's include the link tag for the Bootstrap. So it's going to be Bootstrap CSS. So don't forget to include the comments a lot, so that it's going to be easy for you in the future when you refer it. So let's type the link, and it's present inside the CSS. So in the CSS folder we have many Bootstrap files. Okay, so in that we're going to use the minified version. So it's going to be bootstrap.min.css. okay, so when you download the zip folder, you're going to get CSS and JavaScript folders. Okay, so in the CSS you have multiple files, and in the JavaScript as well you have multiple files, but from those you're going to use around one or two at max. You're going to use only maximum one file or maximum of two files. So for this one we are going to use bootstrap min.css. okay, so this is the file, this is the code that they have written. We are not going to see what they've written. Okay, so let's just import that using the link tag. Okay, so once you're done, linking that in the body, let's create the navigation bar. Okay, so let's first save it and just see if it's working. Open it with live server, and that's going to open it. Yeah, so it's working. Now, as for the navigation, the quickest and the simplest way is to go to the Bootstrap official website and click on the example section. In the example section, scroll down and you will have option for, you have a navigation, navbar static and navbar fixed, right? So you can choose any of these examples. This is a navigation example. So we are going to go for navbar static. Click on that, and once it's opened, right click and click on view page source. So this is the source code that they have written. We don't want the whole source code, we just want the navigation bar. We just want this dark navigation bar. Okay, so just copy the navigation bar present inside the body. Okay, from here till here, just the navigation bar, copy that and paste it in our body. So we have a body, right? So paste it here. Let's zoom out a bit. Okay, you can see it right now. Yeah, so we have the navigation bar done. Now, before going further, we need to include the script as well. Okay, so in the source code that for the navigation bar, at the bottom you have the script tag, right? So copy that script tag as well. Okay, copy that and paste it in our body. Okay, below the navigation bar and above the body, paste it here and save it. Okay, so why we did that? Okay, so in the navigation bar that they have created, open it in mobile view. Okay, in mobile view, as you can see, the navigation bar in the desktop version was like this, right, with the search bar and the buttons, but in the mobile view it got shrinked. Okay, when you click on the hamburger icon that you have, it's going to automatically give you that drop down menu type. Okay, so that is something that they have created, and if you want to use that, you have to include the JavaScript files. Okay, so to do that, you have to include the script tag, but we have some rubbish data here, you don't need that. So just remove the integrity and cross origin, you don't need that, actually it's not necessary, and just remove the second script tag as well. Okay, so you don't need the second script tag, just remove the second script tag completely. Then for the third script tag, remove the integrity and cross origin. So that is the whole code that you're going to use. Now, as for this part, this is the jQuery, leave it as it is. But for the second one, we have the same file, bootstrap.bundle.min.js, in our JavaScript file. This is something that is present in their server, but we don't have the connection to that, right? So just remove everything before JS. Okay, so it's gonna be, the source is gonna be js-bootstrap.bundle.min.js. so it's indicating to this file present inside the JavaScript file, this file. Okay, so save it. Once you save it and open it in our Chrome browser, open it to the mobile view. So in that, the same thing will happen. You'll be able to do it. You will be able to shrink it and de-shrink it. Okay, so we are essentially done with the menu bar, so to say. Like, you're done with it, you can just customize it to your own taste, but I'm going to do it for you as well. So how you can do it is, the top nav that you're seeing here is the place we're going to include the image tag. So in that, we're going to go to the image folder, and in that we have the logo, right? So let's include that logo, and as for the alt, let's give it as logo. Save it and refresh, and you'll automatically see the logo, but the logo is too large for the screen, right? So let's include the style tag here as well. Okay, so this will add the property of style. In that, we're going to give 3 rem. Okay, so 3 rem, right? Rem is, 1 rem is equal to 16 pixels, so 3 rem is equal to 3 into 16 pixels. So that is the width that we are getting right now. So let's save it and refresh. So that is going to shrink the image to 3 rem. So that's calculated how much you want. Okay, now we have 3 links here, right? Home, link, and disabled. We don't need the disabled, so let's first remove the disabled version. So let's remove the last list item. Let's remove that. And as for the search as well, I don't need the search, so let's remove the form. The search is present inside the form, so let's remove the form. Okay, now we have two items, home and link. The home has, you know, a darker color, right? That is because it has an active class to it, so remove that. And remove the span tag present inside the home. So that is the basic template. Now fine, let's remove the link as well. Let's give it as videos. Okay, so now let's, you know, add a drop down menu as well. So go to Bootstrap and let's go to Bootstrap, and in the documentation section go to drop downs. So in the documentation, generally you can search for anything you want. Okay, so you can get all the things that you want. So you can just copy the code. The code will be here like this. You can just copy it and paste it there. So I'm gonna go with the colored one. So I'm gonna copy this division here and paste it inside the list element. So let's create another list element called as class nav item. So nav item is a class predefined by Bootstrap. It's going to give the navigation properties to it. So just place that inside the nav item. Okay, and let's remove that action and type it as, that's the name of the dropdown. And for the data present inside the dropdown, let's give it as HTML for the first dropdown, like the first row in the dropdown, and CSS for the second row in the dropdown, and for the third one JavaScript. So the fourth one, let's give it as view all playlist. Okay, so now save it and refresh. So you will have the playlist. Let's say you don't want the red color and you want, let's say, the light blue color from here. So in the class that you have a button btn and btn danger, right? So this danger defines the color. Danger means red, warning means light yellow, and info means light blue. So remove that danger and type in info. So let's go to the drop down menu that we have, and in the class for the drop down we have button danger, right? So remove the danger and the color is info, so type that and save it. Once you do that, it's going to refresh and you will have the light blue color. When you click on it, you will have the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Now let's create a button. Okay, so let's create another list element. Okay, the class is gonna be nav item, and in that let's create button. Okay, so for the button, the class is generally btn. So btn is the primary class for a button, and let's give a styling for that. So let's give button outline danger. So that is a styling tag. Okay, so this class is predefined by Bootstrap that is going to give the color property. Okay, so let's save it and refresh. So you have a red subscribe button here, right? So that is being defined by the btn outline danger. If you just remove the outline part and save it, so it's going to be one red color. Okay, but if you give the outline, it's going to add a hover property to it, and whenever you hover over it, it's going to give that red color. Now let's give it a bit of, you know, margin as well. Let's go to the list item, and for the nav item here, let's give as margin left, it's gonna be margin right, it's gonna be 3. So mr3 is right, like margin right 3. In CSS you write margin right and you give 3 pixels, 10 pixels, 4 pixels, something like that, right? So here in Bootstrap you give a class called m and if you give it as MR, it's going to be margin, right? If you give it as M, it's going to be just margin. So you can give M-3 or MR3. Okay, now let's save it, and that's going to add a bit of margin to the right side of the playlist button. Now we are done with the menu bar. Okay, so we are done with the menu bar. Now I'm going to add some dummy content for you, so that let's make it a bit more interesting to see. Okay, so I'm going to see you after I have done including the dummy content. Alright guys, so we are done with the navigation bar. So that was the simplest version on how to create a navigation bar. Okay, so for those of you who have stuck till now, listening to my rubbish till now, I have a bonus tip for you. So we have the navigation bar, right? So just go to the nav bar here inside the body. You have the nav bar, right there. Just remove the nav bar dark and type light, and for BG dark just type light as well. As for the body, give a class to it and give it as BG dark. So make these 3 changes. So inside the body, for the body tag, give a class property of BG dark, and in the navigation bar, remove the nav bar dark and type it as nav bar light, and BG dark, change it to BG light. After you've done that, save it, and after it gets refreshed, there's going to be a change of the theme. As you can see, we have the darker background and lighter colors of the version, or if you change it back, that's going to give a lighter version. Okay, so that's a small tip for you if you want to make it a bit more interesting to see. So that's it for today guys. Thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe. And if you think what you've seen till now was good, then please hit the like button, because that's going to motivate me to make more free video content for you like this, and hope to see you again.